Hi, I'm Greg Bloomfield. I run Fairgo and Voters Network Australia. Contrary to popular opinion, there are lots of politicians in our parliaments just waiting to help you. And it's a case of you working out how to get that help. There's a question as to how much power a voter has. If you think about it, in terms of voting, you just have one vote, and it's fairly unlikely that that one vote is going to even affect the election of your local member of parliament. Just one vote. It certainly doesn't affect who gets elected as the Premier or Prime Minister, or what party ends up running the country. But your voice is a totally different matter. Your voice has much more power than your vote. And it does that because of two things. Firstly, your voice can influence other voters to vote, and that can have a substantial effect on the election results in your own electorate and in other electorates, and on who does become Premier or Prime Minister. If you happen to be a member of an organisation like Voters Network, which has no party political preferences, you will find that your voice can influence other voters on particular issues that worry you, and that can influence the outcome of elections. If you happen to use a votogram, a service which Fairgo has provided for the last 30 years, you will find that your voice can reach hundreds of members of parliament at one time. If you speak to your local member of parliament, you're influencing one person out of a parliament of 100 or 200. But if you send a votogram, you stand a chance of influencing a number of members of parliament. And if what you have said to them is good, they will in turn influence other members of parliament. And that's most likely to get any good idea adopted by government. So you actually have a tremendous amount of power in your voice to influence members of parliament, and through them guide government to do what you think is best for Australia generally, or your particular part of it. It can help with matters of national importance, perhaps global importance, and it can also help with matters of personal importance, like facilities for your local school or getting a relative into hospital. So just remember that your voice is really more powerful than your vote, and there are organisations available to help you use that power as you see fit. One of them is Voters Network, that's voters.network or voters.com.au, and the other is fairgo.org with its votogram service. You can get to me through the websites, or you can give me a ring on 0428 417 496, and I'd be happy to help you. We exist in Voters Network to help you achieve your aims. We're not about achieving our own aims. If you have an issue that you want to campaign on, you can do it through one of our teams. Thanks for listening. I'll be in touch with you again sometime.